So now that I have completed the task, I want to ask myself, what are the characteristics of my work that are essential to a complete answer or task? So I'm going to look back at the worksheet that I completed where I did my ACE answer, and I'm going to look at just what makes this answer correct. So the first thing I see is that I wrote the answer using part of the question as a sentence stem. So that will be my first bullet point. Okay, the next thing I did is I answered the question, and it does actually need to be correctly answered here. So that will be the next piece of criteria that I add to my list. If I go to the C part, it actually says here on the C that I need to provide text evidence. So and I need to make sure to use a sentence stem. So first I'm going to make sure that I use a sentence stem as part of my criteria. And then I have my text evidence. So provide text evidence would be the next part of the criteria that I'm looking for. And the text evidence actually needs to support the answer to the question. So this text evidence needs to match up too. And the last thing I had here was I made sure to have a citation which included the author's last name. Now we're ready to go to the E. This also needs a sentence stem. And then the elaboration needs to support why or explain why I used the text evidence that I did to go with the answer to my question. So now I have completed success criteria for my particular task.